Hi guys, welcome back to the Students International Talk Show. My name is Rachied, and today we're going to go over the answers to the questions we asked last episode. We were talking about when should you apply for your Canadian college or university application. So today we're going to talk about the answers. So, if you're applying to colleges, you should apply to your college at least 6 months in advance. If you're applying to universities, you should apply at least 8 months in advance. And if you're applying to colleges outside of British Columbia and Ontario, give yourself about 7 months to apply. We want to talk about the major intakes. When are the major intakes? When can I actually go abroad to study in Canada? There's 3 of them. Those 3 intakes are, we have the fall intake, which is the biggest intake. And this is when you should probably apply about 7 months prior. And then we have winter intake, and we also have May intake. Many of you guys are curious to know what are the requirements for me to enter into my program of study. Many of the institutes have their requirements clearly listed out on their websites. There's typically academic requirements and an English proficiency requirement. The English proficiency requirement is usually in IELTS. Now, if you're applying underneath CES or SDS as the new study direct stream, which will take over CES, you should be expected to obtain at least a 6.0 IELTS level to qualify for the program. Now, last time we asked, how long will the admission process generally take? It really depends on the institute. That's the true answer. Some institutes can be as short as 2 weeks, and other institutes can take as long as 10 weeks. Sometimes longer. It really depends on the volume of applications that the college or institution is receiving. What about deadlines? Is there deadlines for undergraduate programs? Not really. For international students, it really depends on, again, the volume of applications and if those classes have actually filled up for that upcoming intake. For popular programs like health, nursing, IT, you can expect those programs to fill up much quicker than others. Now, for master's programs, the deadline is usually 7 months prior to the actual intake. We discussed last time what happens if I received my letter of acceptance, but I realized this is not the major for me. What should I do? Again, it depends. You can change your major prior to going abroad, prior to actually landing in your institution, and prior to actually landing in Canada. However, what I suggest you be mindful of is the time that you have prior to your enrollment and the time it's going to take you in order to get the visa application or to process your visa, and the time it will take your institution to process the change in the offer letter. So, the best answer to this question is it's a case-by-case solution. Depending on your specific situation and depending on the agency's relationship with the institution and or when you physically or actually applied for your institution, this is what should be taken into consideration when deciding whether to change your course prior to arriving and or after arriving. This can be a bit tricky. Drop us an email or find us on Facebook and message us so that we can provide you a more detailed response to your specific situation. Last time we asked, how long does it take for an institution's application to return an offer letter? Again, it depends on the institution. It can take anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks to receive an actual offer letter from your institution. That makes it also very, very important for you to ensure that you provide all the documentation, all the correct documentation up front. Because if you provide wrong documentation and then they request you to provide new information, it can just delay the process of you finally getting your offer letter. So you want to know some general timelines for some of the colleges that we work with at SI and some colleges and some of the big colleges in general. Here we go. Lambton College can take around 4 days. Northern College can take about 3 days. Niagara can take about 2 weeks, considering the volume of applications again. Langara, Camison, all about 2 weeks. Feng Shui and Algonquin. Feng Shui, if you don't know where it's located, it's actually located in the south of Ontario, in an area I forget. And Algonquin College can also take about 2 weeks. Algonquin College is located in Ottawa. The question many of your agents many of you students are wanting to know from your agents, can my agent make my application process faster? Here is the answer. The technical answer is no. All universities and institutions need to treat all incoming applicants of equal importance. What does that mean for you? It means you need to make sure that you get your documentation correct and you need to submit it early. What can your agent do to help you in the process? They can follow up with the institution for you. The more the student or the more the agent follows up with the institution, the more contact the agent is going to have with the representative managing your case, and therefore there is a probability of having your application processed faster. Again, this is a case-by-case basis, and you should really check on your agent's relationship with the institution. That's it for today. If you have any questions or any doubts about your current situation, about what you're looking to study, and or where to actually study abroad at, please don't hesitate to contact us, send us an email, drop us a message on Facebook, and if anything, please give us a like on our channel. Thank you and have a great day.